Good morning. In our previous session, we discussed about the trip distribution and its method. In case of trip distribution, we have two methods. One is the growth factor method and the another one is the synthetic models or synthetic methods. Under the growth factor method, we have four methods. We have four methods under the growth factor method. One is the uniform growth factor method. Second, that is the average growth factor method. And next, that is the Fratar method. And lastly, we have a furnace method. Next, in case of synthetic models, we have again four methods. One is the gravity model method, and next Tanner method, intervening opportunity method, lastly that is the competing opportunity method. Okay, and we discussed and we solved. Okay, we solved two problems in our previous session. That is one on the uniform growth factor method and the another one on the average growth factor method. In this session, we are going to solve the problem on the Fratar method. Okay, on the Fratar method, we are going to solve the problem. Please take down this question, copy down this. Consider the following example. Consider the following example where distribution of present trips, among the zones A, B, C, D, among the zones A, B, C and D are as shown in figure, The future trips generated in zones A, B, C and D, are expected to be 80, 114, 48 and 38 respectively. 80, 114, 114, 48, 48 and 38, 38 respectively. Full stop. Using above data, distribute the trips among the zones. By Fratar method. Please take down this diagram. Okay, this diagram will be used to plot the OD matrix. We know that trip distribution will be represented in a OD matrix. For this present problem, by using this diagram, we have to plot the OD matrix, that is the origin destination matrix. I will show how to draw the OD matrix. Please take down the diagram. This is origin, destination. See, we have a trips between A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Okay, after taking this, follow me here. Okay, you see here. Okay, using that diagram, we have to plot the OD matrix. See here, there is no trips between A to A. Dash 0. Next, the trips between A to B. Okay, A to B, you can see here. The trips between A to B, we have a 10 number of trips. That is 10. You represent here. Next, A to C. See, check here. What is the trips between A to C? We have 12 number of trips A to C. We have 12 number of trips between A to C. Next, trips between A to D. Okay, check here. A to D. We have 18 number of trips A to D. We have 18 number of trips between A to D. Next, B to A. See, I refer here. B to A. We have 10 number of trips. B to A, 10 number of trips. We don't have a trips between B to B. You can observe the diagram. There is no trips between B to B. Next, B to C. What is the trips between B to C? B to C. We have 14 number of trips between B to C. 14. Next, B to D, okay, B to D, check here in the diagram, B to D, we have 14 number of trips, B to D, 14. Next, C to A, okay, what is the trips between C to A? C to A, we have 12 number of trips between C to A. Next, C to B, we have 14 number of trips between C to B, 14. Next, there is no trips between C to C. Lastly, that is C to D. C to D, we have 6 trips. Next, D to A, check here. D to A. D to A, we have 18 number of trips. 18. D to B. D to B, we have 14 number of trips. D to B, we have 14 number of trips. Next, D to C, we have 6 number of trips between D to C. D to D, there is no trips between D to D. Okay, I think you all taken the equation to distribute the trips in case of Fratar method. What is the equation? See, can I rub this? So now we know diagram in beda namge. Okay, we no need this diagram. I think you all taken this diagram. See, T I to j is equal to small t I to j multiplied by capital Pi divided by small pi into capital Aj divided by small aj into summation of t I to k divided by summation of attraction factor whole multiplied by T I to k. See, where capital T I to j, that is the future number of trips. That is the future number of trips between I to j. Okay, where small t I to j, that is the number of trips, present number of trips between I to j. Where capital Pi, that is the future. Okay, that is the future number of trips generated in zone I. Future number of trips generated in zone I. Where small pi, that is the total number of trips which are generated at present. Okay, at present this number of trips are generated at zone I. Where capital Aj, that is the future predicted trips which are attracted to zone J, which are attracted to zone J. This is the present attracted trips to zone J. This is the present attracted trips to zone J. Where K is the total number of zones. Okay, where K is the total number of zones. Next, how to apply the values for this equation I will show. First, let us find out capital Pi, small pi. See, the capital Pi that is given in the question. What is that? See, that are the expected. Okay, that are the expected or predicted trips. Okay, capital Pi and capital Aj, one and the same. We know. Okay, the total number of trip generated. The total number of trips generated in any zone should be equal to total number of attraction. ಎಷ್ಟು generate ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ attraction ಆಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. Okay, so it will be equal small pi, that is the total number of present trips. Okay, by adding this row we will get that value 10 plus 12 plus 18 we will get 40. Next, 10 plus 14 plus 14 we will get 38. Next, 12 plus 14 plus 6 we will get 32. Lastly, 18 plus 14 plus 6, that is 38. Next, capital Pi, okay, that is given in the question. You can observe that is expected or predicted trips. Okay, that is 80, 114, 48, lastly 38. Small aj, capital Aj. Small aj will be obtained by adding this column, that is 40. Say it will be same 38, 32 and this will be 33. 8. Expected means expected attracted. Okay, ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 80. It will be same. Predicted ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ 1114, 48 and 38. Lastly, growth factor. Growth factor. For attraction, you can call it as EJ. Okay. For generated, okay, generated growth factor as E high. Okay. And see, this can be, see, this is the present total trips. Okay, present trips. This is the predicted or estimated total trips. Predicted or estimated total trips. See, the growth factor will be for this, as we know, it will be capital AJ divided by small AJ. Okay, 80 divided by 40 will get 2. 114 divided by 38 will get 3. 48 divided by 32 it will be 1.5. 38 divided by 38 it will be 1. Similarly here it is 80 divided by 40 will get 2. 114 divided by 38 will get 3. 1.51. See, now apply the values here. First we are going, there is no trips between A to A. There is no trips between A to A. We have a trips between A to B. That is T A to B. Okay. Small t A to B into capital PI means the trips are generated at zone A. So it is capital PA divided by small PA into the trips are attracting from A to B. You can refer here, the trips are attracting from A to B. So it is AB small AB into summation of total number of trips in the, see it is a T I to K, that is the total number of trips between the total number of zones. See, these are the total number of trips between the zones, 10 plus 12 plus 18. Okay, that is trips between AB, trips between AC, trips between A to D, that I am going to write here. T A to B plus T A to C plus T A to D. See, that is the trips between the zones, number of trips between the zones, A to B, T A to B, A to C, T A to C, trips between A to D, that is the T A to D. This T represents trips. Okay, T, that is the trips. Next, okay, trips should be multiplied with the attraction growth factor. Okay, this trips should be multiplied with the attraction growth factor. Okay, T A to B into particular attraction growth factor. See, the attraction growth factor for A to B. Okay, for B the attraction factor is 3. Okay, 3 means that is, you can call it as EB. Okay, growth factor. E represents growth factor for B plus TAC into for C the attraction growth factor is 1.5, means I will call this as EC for this EC plus T A to D into ED. Okay, now I will apply the values. You can observe here T A to B, the trips between A to B, that is 10. The trips between A to B, it is 10. Capital PI for P, see it is 80. Okay, the trips generated in the zone I, predicted trips generated in zone I, it is 80. Small PI, it is 40 into, see the trips are attracted towards the B. Okay, capital AJ, small AJ, 114 divided by 38 into T A to B, the trips between T A to B, it is 10. Trips between A to C, it is 12. Trips between A to D, it is 18. Okay, now these trips should be multiplied with respective attraction growth factor. EB, see this is EB, okay, it is attracting from A to B, attraction, okay, this is the growth factor. 3, 10 into 3 plus 12 into this growth factor, 1.5 plus 18 into 1, this growth factor ED. Okay, now I think you will get 36 point. See, use the calculator and find this value. You will get 36.36. Similarly, you have to distribute the other trips. Okay, now I distributed, means I determined between T A to B. Similarly, you have to determine between T A to C, A to D. Next B to A, B to C, B to D. Next C to A, C to B, C to D. Lastly, that is D to A, D to B, D to C. This we have to determine now. I think I can rub this question now. Question, I will rub this. Okay, and copy down this equation. I think you already copied. Next, trips between T A to C. T A to C. The trips between A to C, the trips between A to C, you can observe here, that is 12 number of trips. Okay, the total number of present trips, capital PA, it is 80, present total number of trips, that is 40, and it is attracting towards C. We have to consider this. Okay, 48 divided by 32. Okay, next total number of trips, that is 10 plus 12 plus 18 divided by attraction growth factor, 10 into 3 plus 12 into 1.5 plus 18 into 1. Okay, I think you will get 21.8. Okay, use the calculator, you will get this value. Check madbeku onsati. You have to check this value. Next, T A to D. T A to D. The trips between A to D, we have 18 number of trips. 18. The total number of trips generated in zone A is 80. Present total number of trips in zone I, that is the means A, that is 40 into attraction, 38 divided by 38. 38 divided by 38. These are the total number of trips that remains same for first set of values, means the trips which are generated from A, 10 into 3 plus 12 into 1.5 plus 18 into 1, you get 21.8. Okay, next the trips between B to A. Trips between B to A. See, B to A, we have a 10 number of trips. 10 into, okay, for this, okay, the trips generated from B. So it is 114 divided by 38. This is the capital PI now. Okay, this is small PI. Okay, 114 divided by 38. Okay, it is attracting towards A, B to A. This attraction factor we should consider, that is 80 by 40. 80 by 40 into total number of trips in zone B, which are radiating from zone B. 10 plus 14 plus 14. 10 plus 14 plus 14 divided by 10 into respective attraction growth factor. Okay, this is the, for 10, this is the respective growth factor. 2 plus 14 into 1.5 plus 14 into 1. We'll get 43 point, okay. We'll get 41.45. We'll get 41.45. We'll get 41.45. I think I can rub this equation. Next, T B2, see there is no trips between B to B. Next we have a trips between B to C. B to B, B to C there is 14 number of trips. Okay, there are 14 number of trips. 14 into 114 divided by 38 into 48 divided by 32. 10 plus 14 plus 14 divided by 10 into 2. 14 into 1.5 plus 14 into 1. Similarly for T B to D, what is the number of trips between B to D? We have B to D, we have 14 number of trips. B to D, 14. 14 into 114 divided by 38 into 38 divided by 38. This remains same for this set of value which are radiating from B. 10 plus 14 plus 14 divided by 10 into 2 plus 14 into 1.5 plus 14 into 1. Okay, these are the trips between T B to A, T B to C, trips between B to D. For this I think you will get 43.47. See, use the calculator and check this value. For B to D you will get 28.98. Approximately it will be 29. Okay, next. Similarly, trips between C to A. Next, trips between C to A. Trips between C to A. C to A, that is 12. 12 into, okay, this is the capital PA now, this is the small PA. 48 divided by 32. 48 divided by 32, okay. And this is the attraction, capital AJ, small aj, 80 by 40. See, it is attracting towards the J, so we should take that attraction factor, 80 by 40. Next, total number of trips, 12 plus 14 plus 6. 12 plus 14 plus 6. 12 into 2 plus 14 into 3 plus 6 into 1. Okay, 6 into 1. See, 12 into 2. This growth factor we are considering for this. Okay, next 14 into 3. This growth factor. Next C to C. There is no trips between C to C. Lastly, that is 6 into 1. Just for the you will get around 16. 1 6. We will get this value. Next, trips between C to B. C to B. We have 14 number of trips. 14 into 48 divided by 32 into 114 divided by 38. This remains same for this set of the trips which are generating from C. Okay, for that it remains same, 12 plus 14 plus 6 divided by 12 into 2 plus 14 into 3 plus 6 into 1. Okay, similarly T Okay, we will write it here. T C2B agide. Okay, next T C2D. 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 See C2D, the number of trips is 6. Okay, 6 into capital P S to the C2D. 48 divided by 32. Okay, it is attracting towards D. So 38 divided by 38. The number of trips radiating from zone C to A, B, D or 18 plus 14 plus 6. Sorry, 12 plus 14 plus 6. 12 plus 14 plus 6. 12 into 2 plus 14 into 3 plus 6 into 1. Okay. Lastly, next next D to A, D to B, D to C. Okay. Please take down this. Please take down these values. Okay. Write down it fast. See, for C to B, you will get 28. Okay, you should calculate using calculator. Calculate madbeko. Okay, C to D, you will get 4. C to D, you will get 4. Okay, I will rub this. So you should be very fast. Okay, once again, by watching the video, you can substitute the values. Okay, next I am going to find for trips between D to A. Trips between D to A. Okay, the trips between D to A, it is 18. 18 into capital PA into small PI. Okay, that is 38 divided by 38. 38 divided by 38. Attraction growth factor for this, it is 80 divided by 40. 80 divided by 40 into the trips radiating from this D. 18 plus 14 plus 6. 18 plus 14 plus 6, and it should be multiplied with respective attraction factor. Okay, 18 into 2 plus 14 into 3. Next, plus 6 into 1.5. 1.5. Okay. Next, D to B. The trips between D to B, it is 14. 14 into 38 divided by 38 into 114 divided by 38. 18 plus 14. This remains same for the zones which radiates from D. 18 into 2 plus 14 into 3 plus 6 into 1.5. Okay. For last zone, that is D to C. We have to find last for D to C. D to C. D to C. The trips between D to C, it is 6. 6 into 38 into 38 into 48 divided by 32. 48 divided by 32. This remains same. 18 plus 14 plus 6 divided by 18 into 2 plus 14 into 3 plus 6 into 1.5. Okay, the values for this. Okay, value for D to A, you will get 15.72. You check this value using calculator. 18.34. Next, you will get 3.93. You will get 3.93. Get 3.93. Please take down fastly. Okay, you have to copy fast. See, after this we have to put a table. I will show how to put a table. Okay, you have to draw a table. Okay, you have to represent some values. We will show how to represent that values. See, after distributing the trips, okay, after distributing the trips, we have to plot this table. Okay, the first column represents the zone. These are also the zone A, B, C, D, and this is the sum of product of trips and growth factors. Next column, that is the desired trips. Okay, loss, that is the ratio of desired new total trips to the sum of product. Now I will show how to do. Okay, first row, that is the growth factor. Okay, write down here, growth factor, growth factors. Okay, for zone A, B, C, D, the growth factors are 2, 3, 1.5, 1. The growth factors are 2, 3, 1.5, 1. Next, for zone A, see, there is no trips between A to A dash. A to B, we got, the trips between A to B, yesterday it is 10. The trips between A to C, the trips between A to A, 0. The trips between A to B, 10. A to C, 12. A to C, it is 12. A to D, it is 18. Okay, and this growth factors should be multiplied by the respective. Okay, this trips should be multiplied with respective growth factor. 10 into 3, 12 into 1.5, 18 into 1. 10 into 3 will get 30. Okay, 12 into 1.5 will get 18. Okay, 18 into 1 will get 18. Next, see, you enter the values. Okay, after distributing between A to B, you got 36.36. You check this, 36.36. Okay, ಈ ಥರ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ A to B, we got 36.36. ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಎಂಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ನೀವು ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ, ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, 36.36. Next, similarly, A to C, A to C, you have got 21.8. Next, A to D, you have got 21.8. Okay. Next, total this, sum of these products, okay, sum of the product of trips and growth factor. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ 18 plus 18 plus 30 ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ? It is 30, sorry, it is 18 plus 18, 36, 36 plus 30, you will get 60, you will get 60, 18 plus 18 plus 30, okay, you will get 66. Next, if you add this, you will get 80, okay, you will get 80. See, these are the decide trips, total decide trips for zone A, you will get 80. This is given in the question, predicted, estimated trips, capital PA ಅಥವಾ capital AJ. That is the predicted trips, okay, and ratio of the desired new total trips to the sum of product, okay, you will get 80 divided by 66, you will get 1.21, okay, you will get 1.21. Similarly, you have to do for zone B, okay, B to A, you have 10 number of trips, okay, there is no trips between B to B. B to C, we have 14. B to D, we have 14 number of trips. Next, see, this is the first step. Second step, you have to multiply these values with the respective growth factor. 10 into 2, you will get 20. 14 into 1.5, 21. 14 into 1, 14. Next, step 3, okay, distributed values ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, okay. B to A, we got 41.45, okay. B to C, we got 43.5. E values, okay, after distributing namge values bandirodu, you can check down. Already we have determined this value. Next, B to D, you got 29, okay. The add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ? You will get 55, okay. If you add this, you will get 114, okay, you will get 114. So 114 divided by 55, you will get 2.07, okay. Similarly for zone C, first step, okay, first step, that is trips between C to A, 12. C to A, it is 12. Okay. C to B, 14. C to C, there is no trips between C to C. C to D, 6 number of trips. Now, in second step, you have to multiply these values with the respective growth factor. 12 into 2, it is 24. 14 into 3, it is 42. 6 into 1, okay, 6 into 1. Next step, okay, after distributing ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ values, enter that. You got 16 ಇದೆ, okay, 28 and 4, okay. See, if you add this, you will get ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ? 30, 72, okay. ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬೇಕಿದು? Okay, you will get 48, okay. 48 divided by 72, sorry, here it is 48 divided by 72, you will get 0.667. Last, for zone D, first step, trips between D to A, it is 18, D to B 14, D to C, it is 6, D to D 0. Multiply this with respect to growth factor. 18 into 2, 36, 14 into 3, it is 42, 6 into 1.5, it is 9. Next, enter the values, what you have got after distributing, okay. Distribute ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ಆ values entry ಮಾಡಿರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 15.8, 18.34, lastly it is 3.93, okay. If you add this, you will get 80, okay. If you add this, you will get 87, okay. 87 ಬರ್ತದೆ, okay. ಇದರದು 38. If you add this last row, you will get 38. See, these are the desired trips. Okay, ratio is 38 divided by 87. We will get 0.437. 0.43. Once again, I will tell you how to first A zone, first zone ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕು. Okay, see, first you enter the growth factor. Okay, that is 2, 3, 1.5, 1. You will get the growth factor. You have got here 2, 3, 1.5, 1. These are the growth factor. Next, okay, there is no trips between A to A. Next, enter the trips between A to B, 10. A to C, 12. A to D, it is 18. E values set. Given trips are entered here. Next, okay, multiply these trips with respect to growth factor. Okay, 10 into 3, 12 into 1.5, 18 into 1. You will get these values. Next, okay, now equation we have substituted the values and distributed the trips. Okay, for A to B distribute ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ 36.36. After substituting to equation, by using equation we have distributed the trips between A to B. That value is this 36.36. ನಾವು ಈ ಥರ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ 4. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಫಾರ್ A to B we have got 36.36. Similarly for A to C we have got 21.8. A to D we have got 21.8. Add this row we will get 66. Okay, add this row you will get 80. See, these are the desired trips or predicted trips or estimated trips which are given in the question for zone A. Okay, next it is the ratio. Okay, 80 divided by 66 we will get 1.21. Similarly you do for other zones. For B, C, D we have done here. Okay, adhe tara other zones, for that you have calculate the values. Okay, next again we have to plot new OD matrix. Okay, how to plot, I will show you how to plot the new OD matrix. See, after this step take down note, take down the note, put a note. The pairs of interzonal volumes, take this statement. The pairs of interzonal volumes obtained by these computations are arranged as shown below, to obtain first approximation for interzonal trips. Okay, now see, we know the distributed values between A to B. Okay, like this. ಈ ಥರ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ T, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಟ್ರಿಪ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ C to D. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಟ್ರಿಪ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ A to B, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಸಿ, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ 36.36. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ B to A ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಚೆಕ್ ಇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, B to A. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಅವರೇಜ್ ತೊಗೊಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, I will show what is the use of this. Next, ಈ ಥರ ಅವರೇಜ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ we will plot the OD matrix. Okay, A to B we have got 36.36. What is B to A? B to A ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತದೆ. B to A we got 41.45. ನೀವು ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಇರ್ತದೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. 41.45. Similarly, next A to C. Okay, A to C ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ? ಓಕೆ, 21.8. Similarly C to A ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, C to A. ಓಕೆ, C to A 16. Next A to D. ಓಕೆ, A to D ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ? 21.8. Similarly D to A, ನಾವು ಟ್ರಿಪ್ಸ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. D to A ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ 15.8. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ B to C ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? B to C 43.47. 43.5 ಎಂಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. 43.5. Similarly C to B 28 ಬರ್ತದೆ. C to B 28. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ B to D, B to D, B to D ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? B to D 29. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟೆಡ್, ಡಿಟರ್ಮೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ದೇರ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 29. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ D to B, it is 18.34. Similarly, last C to D. Okay, C to D ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಟ್ರಿಪ್ಸು? ಓಕೆ, ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟಿಂಗ್ C to D. Okay, I got 4. D to C, it is C to D ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. Okay, D to C, it is 3.93. See now, total this. Okay, total ಮಾಡಿ. We have to total this and we have to take average of this. Okay, total this. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ? ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you will get 77.9, 37.8, 37.6, 71.5, okay, 47.34, 7.93. We want average of this, so divide by 2. We want average of this, divide by 2, divide by 2. Average value ಬೇಕಿದ್ರದು. Okay, you will get 38.95. Okay, for this you will get 18.9. Okay, this is 18.8, 35.75, 23.67, 3.96. Okay, so if you divide this, means we want average, total divided by 2, you will get the average of this. Okay, average values ಬರ್ತದೆ. Okay, next, see, take another statement. See the averages for the trips. The averages for the trips radiating from zone, radiating from each zone are summarized as below, to determine the new growth factor, to determine the new growth factor, to determine the new growth factor. Using this we have to plot a new OD matrix. Okay, these values will be used to plot the new OD matrix. Okay, I think you all taken this table. Okay, I am going to rub this. Okay, see new OD matrix. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. See, there is no trace between A to A. Now you have to enter this value. Okay, A to B we have 38.95. Okay, approximately it will be is equal to 39. Okay, so I am writing 39. Next, A to C. Okay, what is the value for A to C? 18.9. A to D. Okay, enter these values. A to D, it is 18.8. Okay, next B to A. Okay, B to A, same value. Okay, B to A, same value will be entered here, that is 39. Okay, next B to B, we don't have a trace between B to B. Next for B to C, it is 35.75. B to C, 35.75. Next B to D, B to D we got 23.67, 23.67. Next C to A, C to A, A to C ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ? C to A, enter the same value 18.9. C to B, B to C ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ? C to B also will be same 35.75. C to B 35.75. There is no difference between C to C. C to D, C to D ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ? C to D we got 4. Enter that value. Next, D to A to D and by the same 18.8, 18.8. D to B 23.67, 23.67. Next, D to C 3.96 ಇದು. Okay, D to C you will get 3.96. Now, okay, new total, okay, new total ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ಬೇಗ ಫಾಸ್ಟಾಗಿ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆ್ಯಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾಲಮ್. New total, desired total will be same, okay, that is given in the question. Desired total, that is expected or predicted value. New totals ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಈ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಬೇಗ ಫಾಸ್ಟಾಗಿ. Okay, you will get 76.7. If you add this column, you will get 98.42. Okay, if you add this column, you will get 58.61. If you add the last column, you will get 46.33. Okay, if you add this column, you will get the new totals. Okay, new totals we will get. Using that, we have to find new growth factor. Okay, this desired total, desired trips will be same as it is. Okay, that is 80, 114, 48, 38. Okay, now we have to find new growth factor. Okay, that is E is equal to, okay, this divided by this, 80 divided by 76.7, you will get 1.04. Next, 1.16, 114 divided by 98.42. Next, 48 divided by 58.67. Okay, you will get 0.82. Lastly, 38 divided by 46.33, you will get 0.82. Okay, these are the new growth factor. Again, by using this new growth factor, we have to distribute the trips. Again, we have to continue the same procedure. Again, we have to come from first beginning. Okay, ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅದೇ ಥರ by using this growth factor now. Okay, by using this growth factor, we have to do still further more iteration until the growth factor is equal to unity. Okay, ಈ growth factor ಏನಿದೆ, okay, this growth factor should be is equal to unity or 1. Okay, this growth factor should be is equal to unity or 1. Until that, we have to continue this procedure. Until that, this iteration should be considered. In exam, you should do at least 2 iteration. Okay, now I have done 1 iteration. Okay, for first approximation 1 iteration ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Next, same procedure. Okay, there is no change in the procedure. Okay, what I have done from the beginning. Okay, you repeat the same steps, means same procedure using this new OD matrix. Okay, using this new OD matrix, repeat the procedure. See, small pi that will be given by adding these values. Okay, capital Pi, capital Aj, that will be same. That is the desired trips, that is the estimated or predicted, okay, or expected trips, that is given in the question. Okay, that remains same. Okay, next, you after determining this growth factor, you repeat the procedure. Still, okay, ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, you should get this growth factor. ಈ growth factor ಏನಿದೆ, that should be is equal to unity or 1. Okay, plus or minus 1%. Okay, the error should be plus or minus 1%. Until that, you should continue the procedure. Okay, you should do further more iteration to get the growth factor is equal to unity or 1. This completes the Fratar method. Okay, see, this is a little bit lengthy, but it is very easy. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ, ಈಸಿ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೆಂತಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ನ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ, ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಡೂ ಬೈ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ, ಈಗ ಏನು ನಾನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ದಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಡನ್ ಬೈ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ರೈಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಬೈ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ, ಎಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ, ಅಂಟಿಲ್ ದ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಯೂನಿಟಿ, ಯು ಶುಡ್ continue the iteration. You should continue the procedure. Okay, in next class we are going to solve the problem on furnace method. Okay, on furnace method. Thank you.